war, laughter, heartbreak, and humanity. Few shows balanced them like MASH. For 11 unforgettable seasons, it wasn't just a sitcom. It was a reflection of life under pressure, humor under fire, and compassion in chaos. Today, we're counting down the top 10 MASH episodes that defined the series, the characters, and television history itself. Number 10? Yes, sir. That's our baby. Season 8, Episode 15, 1980. A supply convoy returns to the 4077th, but something unexpected is left behind. An abandoned baby, the child of a Korean woman and an American soldier. The discovery shakes everyone at camp, and Hawkeye, BJ, and Margaret find themselves facing an impossible dilemma. They struggle to find a home for the baby, battling bureaucracy and their own emotions. When they learn that the child cannot be adopted by American families because of her mixed heritage, the episode delivers one of the most heartbreaking messages of the series. Even compassion has limits in a world divided by war. Number 9. The Life You Save, Season 9, Episode 20, 1981. Charles Winchester survives a near-death brush when a sniper's bullet narrowly misses his head, triggering a deep obsession with the meaning of life and death. Haunted and vulnerable, he becomes consumed with understanding what dying is like. Haunting the post-op corridors day and night, he finally attends to a soldier who had died briefly, and despite all efforts, this man cannot be saved. In his fading moments, he whispers, "I smell bread," leaving Winchester with more questions than answers about mortality and meaning. Number 8. Point of View, Season 7, Episode 11, 1978. A young soldier arrives at the 4077th, gravely wounded, and we experience the entire episode through his eyes. The camera becomes his vision, immersing the audience in the chaos and intensity of war. We see doctors rushing, nurses comforting, and surgeons fighting for life under impossible conditions. The voices of Hawkeye, BJ, and Margaret echo through his fading consciousness. It's one of the most innovative episodes ever filmed for television, giving viewers a haunting reminder of what it's like to be both the observer and the victim of war. Please show your support for the channel by subscribing, liking the video, and hitting the notifications bell so that you never miss a new video. Number 7. Sometimes You Hear the Bullets, Season 1, Episode 17, 1973. Hawkeye's easy humor vanishes when he treats a childhood friend who's been fatally wounded. As his friend dies on the operating table, Hawkeye is forced to face the harsh truth he's been avoiding. Not everyone can be saved. The light-hearted mask he wears every day cracks, and the emotional weight of war becomes impossible to ignore. This episode marks a turning point for MASH, proving that a comedy could also deliver powerful, sobering lessons about life and death. Number 6. Goodbye Radar, Part 2, Season 8, Episode 5, 1979. Radar O'Reilly has always been the heart of the 4077th, the boyish, dependable soul who holds everything together. When he learns of his uncle's death, he decides to return home to take care of his family. His departure hits everyone hard, especially Colonel Potter and Klinger. As Radar walks away from the only world he's ever known, the camp loses power, a symbolic moment that mirrors the light going out in everyone's hearts. His goodbye isn't just the end of an era for MASH, it's the loss of innocence itself. Number 5. Death Takes a Holiday, Season 9, Episode 5, 1980. It's Christmas at the 4077th, but joy is scarce when a soldier is brought in near death. The doctors work desperately to keep him alive until midnight, so his family won't have to remember Christmas as the day he died. Meanwhile, Winchester secretly donates luxury food items meant for officers to an orphanage, revealing his softer side beneath the bluster. The episode captures everything MASH stands for: compassion, sacrifice, and humanity, even when surrounded by despair. Number 4. Lifetime, Season 8, Episode 11, 1979. A real-time countdown begins as a soldier's life depends on a surgery that must be completed in 20 minutes before irreversible brain damage sets in. The tension builds with each passing second as the doctors scramble, arguing, improvising, and refusing to give up. Every moment counts, and every mistake could mean death. When the final seconds tick away, the audience feels the exhaustion, relief, and bittersweet triumph that define the surgeons' daily lives. It's one of television's earliest and most gripping real-time dramas. Number 3. The Interview, Season 4, Episode 25, 1976. A journalist visits the 4077th and begins recording candid conversations with the staff. Filmed in stark black and white, the episode breaks the fourth wall, revealing intimate glimpses into each character's fears, hopes, and disillusionments. Hawkeye masks his pain with humor. Margaret wrestles with her role as a woman in command. And Potter speaks like a man worn down by too much loss. The result is hauntingly real, an unfiltered portrait of people trying to hold on to their sanity in the middle of madness. Number 2. Abyssinia Henry, Season 3, Episode 24, 1975. After receiving his discharge papers, Henry Blake prepares to return home. Finally, free from the chaos of Korea, the camp celebrates his farewell, full of joy and affection. But as the doctors operate in the OR, radar delivers the devastating news. Henry's plane has been shot down, and there were no survivors. The room falls silent. No music, no jokes, just stunned disbelief. It was one of the most shocking moments in TV history, changing forever how sitcoms could end, with tragedy, not laughter. Number 1. Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen. Season 11, Episode 16, 1983. After 11 years, the war finally ends. Each member of the 4077th faces the emotional weight of saying goodbye. Hawkeye recovers from trauma and learns to let go of guilt, while BJ struggles with parting from his closest friend. Margaret, Winchester, and Klinger each find their own bittersweet resolutions. The camp is dismantled piece by piece until nothing remains but memories. As Hawkeye's helicopter lifts off, he looks down to see goodbye spelled out in stones. A final, perfect farewell to one of television's greatest journeys. MASH showed us that, even in the darkest places, humanity shines brightest. Every laugh, every tear, every goodbye told us something about who we are and what we value most. If you love classic television as much as we do, don't stop here. Click on the next video and keep the nostalgia going with more incredible stories from TV's golden age. You felt the heartbreak. Now relive the magic of the shows that made history.